Good morning, kids. Welcome to chair yoga. Ah, beautiful sunny day. I love today. Please get outside, go for a walk, do some gardening, enjoy some time in the sun. Okay, so let's come into a comfortable seated position. You want to be comfortable, but at the same time we want to engage that pelvic tilt and lift the rest of the spine long. Ideally, your heels are underneath your knees, nice and tall in the torso. Shoulders are down, relaxing your jaw, just letting the rest of the body kind of soften. Even though we have this structure, we're going to take our hands onto our thighs. So bring the heels of your hands right to where the hip and the thigh meet. And as we're gonna do this for breathing, as we inhale, you're gonna slide your hands down towards the knees, and as you exhale, you're gonna bring them back towards the body. So you want to apply a little bit of pressure. Breathing in, pressing the heels of the hands into the thighs and bringing your arms forward. As you're exhaling, you're just kind of reaching back towards the body. So this is really a grounding breath. So if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, this is a really good breath to kind of bring you back into that state of balance. So just placing your hands on the center of your thighs for a minute, let your shoulders relax, unclench the jaw. Let's take a couple really quick breaths. Just getting the lungs ready. And so here we go, we're gonna breathe. Heels of the hands towards the torso. Breathing in as you press into the thighs and bring the heels of the hands to the knee. Exhale, and they're gonna draw back towards the body. Always breathing in through the nose. On the exhalation, if it feels better for you to exhale out the mouth, you can. Breathing in, we're extending our arms forward. Exhaling, we're bringing them back towards the body. Applying a little bit of pressure in the heels of the hands, just helping us to ground or come out of the head and the thinking and down into the body. Notice how your hands are feeling. Notice how the thighs feel. Notice how you feel. And we're just going to do two more. Breathing in fully, feeling the heels of the hands, reaching down to the knees. Exhale as you bring that back to the body. So as you come back to that center position, just turning the palms to face upward, resting them on the thighs. Create that length in the spine, soften the jaw and the shoulders. Just notice how you're feeling. Your breath has returned to its natural flow. Just wanting you to notice how you're feeling in this moment. Always checking in with the shoulders and the jaw to create that softness and that lack of structure, and always creating structure in the torso. Just lifting the hands up off of the thighs. I want you to just take your forearm out from the elbow, straight forward, palms are facing to the ceiling. So what you're going to do is just take your small finger and your thumb together and just open up the three other fingers as much as you can. If you feel like you want more, lifting the arms and extending them forward at the height of the shoulder, no higher. Always checking to make sure there's no tension in the jaw or the neck. We're going to release that and bring the next finger in. Other three fingers stretching back. Keep the elbows in beside the body if your shoulders are an issue. If you need more work, then elevating. But really let your body decide. Do not let your brain decide. It will always push you to that point of pain or discomfort. And we really want to feel good. We want to feel so good. You're going to feel good. Okay. So just wiggling all the fingers. We're going to take our arms out to the side of the body and just have your fingertips pointing towards the floor. Feel your shoulders really pulling down, really creating that contrast in those trap muscles. So stretching towards the floor, then let that relax. We're going to bring our arms up to the height of our shoulder. So if you have shoulder issues, your elbows are bent and your arms are down closer to the waist than the shoulders. If you feel good, elevate, baby. Lifting long in the torso. So we're just going to reach one side to the other. So you're just reaching left, reaching right, keeping that nice long line. The wrist is straight. We don't have a folded wrist. just reaching. Notice what's happening with the lower body. We feel that activity kick in the legs and in the feet, kind of helping to support the upper body. We're going to take this to the center and we're going to dip down. So we're going to take it to the side and trying to keep your arms parallel. Not parallel, but in the same position, right? We're not here. We're keeping them across from each other. Breathe while you move. Take a deep breath in when you come into that center position. Exhale to the opposite side. Breathe in. Okay, we're going to come into the center. So, yes, if your shoulders are an issue, your elbows are down beside the body to protect the shoulders. If you feel good, elevating up to the height of the shoulders, checking in with the structure. There is no tension in your jaw. Let them teeth come away from each other. Breathing in. As you exhale, we're twisting into the right, coming to the center. Take a breath in here. Exhale, left. Breathe. Excuse me. Breathe into the center. Exhale in the opposite direction. We're going to come into the center, bringing your hands together in front of the body. We're just going to take our hands and clasp them together. So if your shoulders are an issue, drop down the elbows, okay? Otherwise, keep them elevated and lengthened. We're going to turn the heels of the hands away from the body. So if your shoulders are an issue, your hands are towards the knees. We're going to lift to the height of the shoulders if that feels good. Fold the elbows so the hands come back towards the torso. So you can drop it down if your shoulders are an issue. Okay? Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're pushing your hands forward, rounding the back of the body. Bring your chin down to your chest. So we're creating this circle here. Breathing in, we lift, and the hands come back to the body. Exhale, rounding. Take your chin to your chest. Feel those shoulder blades come away from each other. Soften your jaw and breathe. Breathe in. Exhale. We're coming into the center. Just taking the hands, the heels of the hands down to the knees, stretching the arms as long as you can. We're going to release the heels of the hands. Take your shoulders to your ears. Hold them there. Oh, that feels good. Reach your shoulders back behind the body. Drop them down. Really feeling that space between the ears and the shoulders. Checking in with your structure. The heels are underneath the knees. Torso is long. We're going to just lower that right ear down towards the right shoulder. So at the same time, I want you to really encourage that right shoulder to just soften. Only taking this as deeply as your body will allow. Do not feel pain or discomfort. It's not important here. Coming into the center, we're going to take it in the other direction, that left ear dropping. Oh my God, it feels so good. Just such a tiny little movement, but so much benefit, helping to alleviate any held or stuck energy in the upper body. I can hear you breathing deeply. I want you to continue to breathe deeply. We're coming into the center. We're going to take our chin forward, but before we do, I want you to just bring your chin forward and then drop it down towards the chest. Let your shoulders relax. Notice where you're feeling that. Take a couple deep breaths in here. That belly is coming forward on the inhalation and pulling back towards the spine. On the exhalation, let's lift the head. Take your shoulders right up towards your ears. Hold that there. Feel that contrast, right? Reach it back. Feel your shoulder blades come together, then let that drop down, recreating that structure in the body. We're going to create some space between our feet and our knees. Take the heels of your hands down towards the knees. That tension, or that structure, is built in the body. We're going to take our attention to that right shoulder, lift it up towards the right ear, and you're going to fold the torso and reach that right shoulder towards the left knee. So feeling the activity in your legs, this is helping to support the upper body, and breathe. That left shoulder is doing nothing. Take the tension out of there. Breathing, soften the jaw a little bit. We're going to lift up and out. So when you come up, that shoulder comes to the ear, drop it down, recreate that structure, lift the left shoulder towards the ear, and we're going to roll it over towards that right knee. Dropping your left hip back towards the chair. Really feel that ground down into the chair and breathe. it's really important to continue to breathe deeply. It has so many, it's multi-purpose, but the biggest one is alleviating the excessive thinking. We're going to come out, reaching that shoulder to the ear, roll it back and down. Lifting both shoulders to the ears, roll that back and down. We're going to take ourselves down onto our elbows. So the elbows come onto the thigh. Just adjust yourself on the chair for comfort. Take your fingertips together, and just for a moment, just rocking your knees from side to side. Just have a gentle little pressure between the fingers and continue to breathe deeply, feeling that breath come down into the belly and expanding the torso. And as you exhale, you can feel the lungs empty completely. We're going to bring that into the center. Just taking the right hand, you're just going to reach it towards the floor, but I want you to have some space between that arm and the hand, and we're just going to swing that arm back and forth. So it'll kind of scoop underneath the chair and lift as high as your body is willing to. Okay, so we're going to let that go. Bringing that hand towards the floor, and we're going to reach it underneath the chair. So you're going to fold your torso a little deeper, relax your jaw, stop holding tension there, and breathe. Bring that breath into your body. Let that oxygen move into the body, increasing your circulation, increasing your blood flow, increasing oxygen in all of the systems. We're going to elevate that arm. So taking that right arm, stretch it forward. It's coming right out from the shoulder. Drop your hips back towards the chair. Can you feel that activity in the lower body helping to support the upper body? Stretching that arm forward. You're looking towards the floor. And we're going to retract that right elbow back onto the right thigh. We're going to take our weight into that right elbow. The left hand comes down between the legs. We're just going to swing it back and forth, reaching it forward or elevating as high as you comfortably can. Comfortably. And breathe. Let that breath come in. Really important. We're helping to reduce tension and stress in the body, but also the mind. We're coming to that center position, reaching underneath the chair, folding yourself forward as far as you comfortably can, stretching that arm and really feeling the hips dropping back. This is going to increase your stretch and help you to feel better. We're going to elevate. So you're coming forward, lengthening that left arm out from the shoulder, stretch it into the room, reaching long. The hips are dropping back. There's lots of activity in the legs helping to support the upper body, and that breath continues to move. Let it move, sister. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Retract that back onto the thigh. We're going to lift ourselves back to seated. Take your shoulders up towards your ears, roll it back and down, bring the heels underneath the knees. Feeling that length in the torso, just rolling out the shoulders a little bit. We're going to roll in the other direction, just giving them a little massage. We're going to let that go. Take some space between your feet and your knees, and we're going to lengthen our legs as much as we can. So, having said that, if you have knee issues, guess what? Your knees are soft. Let them be soft. Lifting long in the back of the body, taking your hands onto your thighs. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to reach that right hand down towards the lower leg, down towards the ankle. That right arm is going to elevate and stretch towards the ceiling. Soften your knees if you need to. And breathe. We're elevating. So as we elevate, that left hand lowers, right hand comes to land on the right thigh. Bringing that structure back to the body. Let's take it in the other direction and even things out. That left hand releasing down towards that left ankle. The right arm, you guessed it, it's going to elevate, stretching, lifting long. Feel that openness in the right side of the body. And that left arm stretching down towards the lower leg. Give yourself some breath. Building energy for the day. And we have a big day in front of us, lots to do, so much to do. We're going to lift into the center. We can walk, we can be outside, we can garden, all those wonderful things. We're going to bring our heels underneath of our knees again, bringing structure into the body, just lengthening your torso over top of your thighs. Stretching there. We're going to just adjust our hands and bring them behind the body. So they're going to come onto the lower part of the body, okay? Just resting them there. Take your shoulders away from your ears, pull that back. Feel the torso nice and long, dropping the hips. That's a tiny movement, but creating that length in the back of the body. Breathing. Your belly and your thighs are best friends right now. Lifting. We're going to keep our hands behind the body. Keep that elevation. Take your shoulders and squeeze them together behind the body. Take your elbows and reach them towards each other, opening up the front of the body. Take your chin and just drop it down towards the chest. Oh, so delicious. Enjoy this. Stretch, breathe, feel. Letting that release. Bring the arms in front of the body. We're going to move into a standing position. So just encouraging you to come to the right side of your chair. And we're going to face the seat of the chair. Or sorry, actually stand in front of your chair so that you have the back of the chair in front of you and the seat of the chair in front of you. So what you're going to do is, standing right at the chair, you're going to take your right foot and just bring it behind the left, okay? So it's going to come to the opposite side of the left. If that can't happen, just bring it behind the body, okay? So let's create some structure. Pelvic tilt, lifting long in the body, shoulders are down. You all look really good today, by the way. Here we go. We're going to fold forward, keeping that length in the torso. We're going to take our hands onto the back of the chair and just fold as deeply as you can. Let your elbows fold. Let your torso come down towards the seat of the chair. Soften your knees a little if you need that. And breathe. So important to have that breathing in. If you feel like you can bring your hands to the seat of the chair, just let them lower down. If you feel like you can just have them hanging in front of the legs, you go right ahead. Wherever you are, breathe and feel the benefit. Checking in with your structure. Your head should not be elevated. Your neck and your head are in alignment with the spine. We're going to start to slowly come out. So as you are lifting out, just coming back to that standing position, let's take our shoulders to our ears, roll that back and down, unfold the feet. Just walking from side to side. And let's do the other side. So facing the chair, that left foot coming around the right. Create that structure. Shoulders are down. Unclench the jaw. Take a deep breath here. Starting to fold from the hips, coming forward, bringing your hands onto the back of the chair, the seat of the chair, or in front of the body. It really just depends what feels best for you. And just wherever you are, just breathing. Checking in with the head and the neck. You're not looking forward. You're looking towards the seat of the chair. Breathe. Slowly we're lifting out. Taking yourself back to that standing position. The shoulders come to the ears. Roll that back and down. And then just unfold the feet. Just give yourself a little bit of movement side to side. We're going to stay facing the seat of the chair. So I'm going to actually face the corner of the chair. So this is straight on. I'm going to move to a diagonal. I'm going to take my left hand and put it on the corner of that chair. The right arm is going to hang down. We're just going to roll the arm. Ooh, your shoulder loves this. Oh, I can hear Mary moaning from here. If you've ever been in a yoga class with my mom, makes a lot of noise. She's one of those oh, ooh, that feels good. Sorry, Mary. It's good. If everybody could express themselves that way, it would just be wonderful. We're going to switch sides. So all you're doing is walking to the other side, your right hand hooking onto the chair, roll out that left shoulder, let it hang there. Make sure there's enough space between you and the chair to allow that. Let's roll that the other way. Just loosening out the shoulder, really bringing some movement and some mobility into the shoulder. When we come back to the chair, we're placing both hands on the chair. We're standing about the length of our foot away from the chair. Just check in with your structure. So recreating that structure, nice and long in the arms. Take some deep breaths here. So all we're going to do is take our torso and kind of lean towards the chair. So we're stretching the wrist, okay? You don't have to go very far to feel this stretch. A tiny movement, but very beneficial. And coming back to neutral, then we're going to move in the other direction so the hips are stretching back. So you feel the arms are nice and long. Pelvic tilt is engaged. We're looking towards the chair. Soften the elbows if you need that. Come into the center, leaning towards the chair, stretching out the wrist and breathing. Coming to center, reaching the hips back, lengthening the spine, feeling that lengthen the arms and in the legs. Coming into the center, we're going to soften the knees a little bit and we're just going to walk back. So you're going to take another big step. So now you feel an angle between the heel and the hips, and we're going to lengthen the hips back, starting to reach the hips back so you can lengthen the arms. Ideally, your head is going to drop down in between your arms. You don't have to go that deeply. Wherever you are, you're breathing, checking in with your structure, making sure that your jaw is unclenched. Breathe. Pelvic tilt. Woo! Feeling good, mama. Soften both knees. Start to walk towards the chair. We're going to bring ourselves back to that elevated position. Take your shoulders right up towards your ears. Roll that back and then drop it down. We're going to face forward. We're going to stay in a standing position though. So we'll stay close to the chair. If you need that for balance, it's right here for you. Okay. So just finding your structure. Pelvic tilt, lifting long in the torso, the chin drops down slightly, pull it back so we have this nice long neck and nice long spine. So we're going to cross our right foot over our left, squeeze your thighs together, feel that activity. We're going to take that right arm and bring it up beside the ear. If your shoulder's an issue, please keep it at the height of your shoulder. This is where you're going to move from. If you don't, if your shoulder's good, lifting, so you're going to lengthen here, feeling that space between the hip and the wrist. Lifting up, take a deep breath. On the exhalation, we're going to fold the torso to the left. So we're not pushing our hip out to the side. We're keeping that stability and just lengthening the upper body in that direction as deeply as we can. Woo! Breathe, breathe. We're coming out, so you're going to come back into that lengthened position, stretching the arm out to the side just as far as you comfortably can. Bring it beside the body, unfold your feet, and we're going to walk it towards the other side. So just walking over towards the left side of the chair. Sorry, I'm having a hot flash. This heater has got to go. That's got to go. Okay, let's balance out the other side. So taking the left foot across the right this time. Highs are... I'm losing my words. Thighs are hugging together. Okay, so lots of activity in the lower body, pelvic tilt, lifting long in the spine. Take that left hand to the side of the body, turn it away from the body. Breathe up to the height of the shoulder, whichever is easiest for you. Okay, lifting, taking that breath in, exhale. We're reaching to one side, feeling that space all the way from the wrist. That left arm should be glued to the left ear. Breathing, breathing. So important to keep your breath going. It really is helping you to alleviate tension and stress physically, emotionally, and mentally. We're lifting back to that center position. That left arm reaches out to the side as deeply as it can. Just unfold the feet. Just give that a little walk out. We're going to move back onto the chair. So coming onto your chair, we'll take our hips all the way to the back of the chair. Stretch your legs forward and just roll out your ankles. Leaning into the chair if you need that. Actually, let's lean into the chair and take our arms back behind the body. Rolling out the ankles, rolling out the wrist. Let's release the hands, lifting the body away from the back of the chair. Let your feet come to the floor. So taking your attention down to your feet, okay? So just with your feet on the floor, all you're doing is lifting up the front of the feet. Just this tiny little movement has so many beneficial responses from the body. We're going to drop the toes and lift the heels. Drop the heels, lift the front of the feet, and just going back and forth between those points. Lee-dee-da. Toes and heels, toes and heels. We're going to let that go and lift that right leg. Roll out the right ankle. Just give it a couple rolls. We're going to let that go. We're going to bring our foot into a flex position. So your toes are towards the ceiling or reaching back towards the body. Soften the knee if you need to. You don't have to have a straight leg. Let's take that leg forward, lengthening all the way from the hip into the toes. Nice and long. Let that release and lower. Lifting the left leg. Roll out the left ankle a little. Let's roll it the other way. And we're going to let's flex first. So toes to the ceiling, heel is reaching into the room. Still feeling that structure in the torso. Still breathing. Still relaxing the jaw. Still relaxing the shoulders. Let's lengthen that foot forward. Stretch that leg long. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling better. Our bodies love to move. They love to dance. They love to groove. Okay, here we go. Let's take our hips towards the edge of the chair again. Lifting long in the torso. Feel that groundedness in the feet and in the hips. We're going to take our right hand. You're going to just bring it to the back of the chair. Okay, so we're already seeing that twist start to happen. So pelvic tilt is engaged. We're lifting long. Soften your jaw. We're going to take that left hand to the outside of the right thigh, and you're just going to twist yourself in that direction. Trying to maintain length in the torso if you can. Looking out towards the right. You're breathing here. If you need more, moving your right hand to the opposite side of the chair will help you to deepen, or just taking your chin towards your chest. It really just depends on your flexibility and your breathing. Wherever you are, it's for your body. Slowly we're coming forward, bringing our torso to face front. We're going to take our hands to our knees, round the back of the body. Bring your chin to your chest. Oh my God, it feels so good. Take a deep breath here. Lifting. Take your shoulders right up towards your ears. This is delicious contrast, right? This is how we are when we're tense, and we're purposely dropping that tension away, releasing that stuck or held energy. The left hand is going to come back onto the chair, hooking on, lifting long. We're going to breathe in, and as we exhale, we're turning that right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Drop the shoulders down, turning to look out to the left. If you need further or deeper, that left hand moves to the other side of the chair. And that's deepening, or you're turning to look out over that left shoulder. Wherever you are, you're right. Breathe. So important. I hope you're all doing well. I cannot tell you how much I'm loving this isolation. I've just been in this permanent state of just joy since the beginning. Coming forward, releasing out. It's because I know what's coming. I know the outcome, and we'll have many, many beautiful changes in our life after this isolation is over. So find joy, please, please, please. It's so important. The more of us that feel that joy and that appreciation, that love, that expansive energy, the better we're going to be as we move back into the world. Okay. So bringing your hands onto your thighs, create that structure in the body. We're going to take our chin down towards our chest. So just lowering your head forward, let your shoulders relax. Take the tension out of the brow and out of the jaw. Just taking your left ear towards your left shoulder. Both shoulders are relaxed. Oh, feels so good. Come on to the center. We're going to take it to the other side. Just reaching that right ear over towards the right shoulder. Woo! Can you unclench your jaw? Can you just please soften your brow? Let the tension be released. That's the only thing that we need to let go of is tension, honestly. Come on into the center. We're going to lift the head. The shoulders are going to come to the ears. Roll that back and drop it down. Re-engaging that pelvic tilt, lifting long. We're going to take our hands together in front of the body. So our elbows are down towards the body, the hands resting kind of in front of the chest. We're going to elevate the elbows. So we're going to bring the elbows to the height of the wrist. Then what you're going to do is lift that to the height of the shoulders and then drop your wrist down slightly. This is not a big movement, but has a really big impact on our wrist and our hands, our arms. This movement is helping you to be able to continue on with knitting or crocheting or any kind of crafting, gardening, whatever you're working on. We're going to bring the elbows together. The hands are going to elevate up in front of the body, elbows coming together, and just holding here for a moment. Breathing deeply. They don't have to come together. If they're not going to come together, that's okay. Take it to where your body feels good and just hold and breathe. The elbows start to come away from each other as the hands drop down in front of the body. We're going to release that. Bring your arms to the side of the body. Take that right arm, bring it up to the height of the shoulder, and it's going to come across the front of the body. As soon as you get to that point where the elbow's bending, take the left hand and just hook on. Bring that arm across the body. If your shoulder's an issue, you're dropping that down in front of the chest. And just breathe here. And we're going to release that, let that go. Lifting that left arm, stretch it out to the left. It's coming across the front of the body, hooking on with the right. Bring it closer to the body, just opening up that left shoulder and the upper back, and breathe here. We're going to let that release. Bring the arms down onto the lap. Just give your shoulders a little roll. We're going to move towards the back of the chair. So just bringing your hips to the back of the chair. Just being a little bit comfortable as you can be in the chair. Just softening your body a little bit. Just let yourself just soften a little. Taking your gaze down towards your lap or closing your eyes, whichever feels better. Just pausing for a moment and noticing how you're feeling. Yoga really creates harmony with the body and with the mind, with the breath, with the heart, harmony with all aspects of you. Taking your attention to your breathing. Encouraging you to breathe in through the nose and bring that breath down into the belly. Feel the ribs and the chest expand. And as you exhale, you can feel the chest soften and you can feel that belly button kind of pull back towards the spine. Just continuing to breathe fully and deeply, expanding the lungs in all directions. Exhale, you're softening and letting yourself pause. Let your breath transition back to its natural flow. Letting your gaze soften or close your eyes. Let your jaw relax. The shoulders are softened. There's really very little tension in the body. Just taking your awareness to your heart. Notice how you're feeling. You know, a lot of us are feeling lonely, grief, suffering in silence. Please don't. Please reach out and ask for assistance wherever you can. It's important that we try to stay balanced and at ease. You have value and you're here for a reason. And we're all contributing to the transformation of the planet and the people that live on the planet. We are all contributing by being in a state of peace, a state of joy, always bringing a smile to your face and bringing that joy from your heart into the world. You're doing so well. Look how far you've come. And there's so much wonder coming into the world. Let's all be here and enjoy that wonder. Thank you again for joining me at Spirit Lounge. I'm so grateful for you all. I really, really love living in this community. I cannot tell you how supported I feel here, and I am so grateful. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace, and please don't suffer in silence. Reach out to someone if you need help. Many blessings. Peace and love to you all.